Hey guys, KTV here. Another electrical repair. So, this was my nan's Tesco alarm clock radio CR104. Very old machine, however, the two wires are ripped out for the battery backup. So today I'm going to repair that. This is another real world unedited video again. While we don't have the back, this clock radio was actually used at the old house for years, so it does remind me of the old house. As you can see, it is a perfectly functional clock radio. It works in every way possible. You can set the time on it. However, when you switch it off and turn it on again, there's no battery backup. So how are we going to repair that? Take it apart, install a battery backup, then 9-volt battery goes in, unplug it, and the machine will save time. So, let's get ourselves down to that. Right, let's find myself a good screwdriver to use. There we go. Amtech to the rescue. Good old Amtech. Something a little bit smaller might be first. Ouch. That one's a bit of a dodgy one. There we go. Something ultra small done that. I can tell you this has been modified before for a new speaker that broke in. However, that wasn't a all. Well, that isn't good, wherever that come from. Okay, so what's holding it down? This corner over here is holding it down. Right, okay, so we've got our screw out and welcome inside. Right, we can see there's the replacement speaker over there. Bit of blue tack used on it, which is fine. The buttons are at the top. All the control circuitry is down here. All of what looks okay. However, one thing I do want to try is the 4-way switch on the front of the unit isn't working properly. So I want to see. Let's see how it performs in the. See if the dot comes up. Yeah, the dot's going up, so there's a funny connection over here. Right, okay, so we'll try and get a look at that. We'll go into it further to find that out. Where are the transformer wires? So the wires coming out the transformer and go in from that way, and it has a thermal fuse fitted, which is always a good sign. Okay, I have unplugged this from the main, so don't worry guys. Okay, that's the old screw. And the whole plug should come loose. Okay, and our battery backups come loose as well. So there are our battery backup wires. There's our transformer. So here's the wires for our screw for our. Right, that's the spring for the FM radio. It is actually mechanical. Don't know how that goes together then. That's the mechanical spring, the mechanical arm for the FM radio. So I really don't want to break that off. So let's go under here. And try and find out. The solder joints look okay. There's nothing wrong down here with the screen by the looks of it. There's nothing wrong with that screen. So nothing's wrong in this sector of it. So let's get this back together. This spring's going to be a little bit of a... because it needs to have a smooth roll. Does it go behind the spring or not? Ah, right, okay guys. There's where one of the screws went. I don't care. Right, okay. Right, okay. Here it goes, so the radio sits there, like that, and that switch mechanism. How would that go on? Or would it be better without that, to be honest with you? That switch is busted. Something more on the floor. This is an interesting one, this is. This is an interesting one, this is. So if we see how our other switch works, it sits, so this little bit is supposed to go over it. Right, let's screw the board down maybe. Screwing the board down will be the first thing I do. Right, okay. I can't seem to find out where that will go though. Oh, this is getting frustrating already. Okay, that's where one of the electronic screws will go. Because that is the board where it goes together from. So it actually goes together through there. So if I put one of the motherboard screws together, and one of them will go there, where it was. So, I don't know what all this goop's about. Yuck. There's a clock chip in there. Let's give it a soldering iron break as well. So I'm not using it directly, so I don't like to keep them on. And there's one, surely there's, there we go, right, and that clock, that gear for the radio is moving again, so that gear is back into alignment. So the final screw obviously goes up by the switch. The switch does say US on the top, and I'm hoping it means United States, meaning that it's an American part, which would be better than the Chinese part. However, they probably just put it on there. So if I look at how this switch is fixed, so the thing is, I don't understand how that goes there. That's what I don't understand. Like, at the same time I don't want to break it, obviously, but on this one I'm sure the switch would be up. Yeah, the switch would be up because it goes that way and that way. No, the switch is there, sorry, because it's the opposite way around. So that's the FM medium weight switch. So the switch, oh there we go, it's back in now. Maybe at some point I'll order on eBay a switch. What sector is that? It's a three-way switch. However, that will involve unsoldering up. Now let's access the wire for the clock radio. So that hole is significantly small. That hole is small, as we know. So what I'm going to have to do to it is, because this wire is thinner and the wire in our 9-volt clip is a little bit bigger, therefore I'm going to need to make it a little bit bigger. So I've got the drill ready with a bit for plastic in it. So I'm going to make that hole a tiny bit bigger for us to get our stuff through. I don't want to damage this ribbon cable. There we go. We made that hole that little bit bigger now. Just to submit, the clock does still work. Yep, the clock's working. Happy as it's ever been. The clock is performing. So the clock doesn't care, it's sitting there happy as it's ever been. Now, we got our wire stripped on our 9-volt clip. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger. And, ouch. There we go, that's a bit of nice 9-volt clip there. So we need to run our 9-volt clip through the bottom of the machine. This is a life hack. Twist them together, get it through, pull it through up here, and when we're done we obviously need to tie it off as well. Therefore a little bit of hot glue will do our trick. I'm doing this video in real time, guys, so this is a real time repair. And our black from our motherboard comes with the back of our 9-volt clip. That all does sound pretty nice, however we need to make some form of a cool grip. Therefore I'm going to fetch the glue gun, because we need a cool grip for the wire. Okay, so I've fetched the glue gun. This is a Titan 25 watt, I think. Yes, if anyone's interested, it's a Titan 25 watt. I'll leave Mr. Glue Gun over here to get hot while we deal with the solder joint. The solder joint solder obviously, and the connection, e.g. the Titan thing, the stripping to stop it from shorting out with any of the other components, will be used via electrical tape. Or maybe the heat gun actually. Yes, the Amtech tip has been damaged by that tip is oxidised. This solder line is not the best. And I hate to say that about Amtech, but that tip is absolutely crap. You look at a silver line I have, and there's no problem. In fact, we'll put a bit of heat strip over that. If I get the heat gun out, can I get any heat strip to fit over that? I'll have to be very careful getting the electronic components hot from this. However, I will create a more professional job by doing this. So obviously we will need the smallest ones. That goes over lovely and smoothly. We'll cut that heat shrink just about long enough to fit over the fittings, so all of what this will go here to insulate itself over the two fittings. And the other one will go over here to insulate you from the hell. So now we've got to be very brief and use the heat gun to finish that job off. That's a lovely strong joint there. Okay, we want our thing called gripped about here. We want to restrict the cord grip for our device. Hopefully the glue gun's got hot enough now to make a cord grip connection. To try to not get these data leads. Okay. Now we just play the waiting game. I do hope you like these real-time KTV repair videos. Instead of editing them, I find it more fun to show you what actually goes on. And this part's come off again. Very annoying. That's the challenge here. If you've been concentrating hard enough, give me the timestamp on the video where this fell out. I'm just curious. Right, so that fits in that way. So it goes like that. I believe so, it must, because let's see when we close it up. There's our new speaker. It's just a basic, cheap Chinese one, but it does the job. All it's got to do is play an alarm. And what is funny about the alarm on this is when the transformer hums as the alarm goes off. I do not know why, but that's what happens with this thing. The transformer hums for some reason, which is a little bit strange. Okay, so that clock radio sandwiches together quite nicely, but it doesn't hear. Therefore there's a problem, because that all clicks together. That all clicks together, and that switch is missing out of it. There's our nice new, right, okay. So that switch goes the other way. Somehow, which I don't understand how it can do that. Because it's going to be a very awkward fit. There we go. Oh, that was a bit. Is that actually? Oh, that's a. It does seem to work, but it doesn't seem very. Where have all the screws gone is the question. Right, okay. Now we're ready to seal the unit together. I believe clock radios and lamps are one of the most discarded items to charity shops because they're so common. People tend to think, oh, I'll buy a new one on repairing these types of devices because they're so cheap. They're not really worth the repair, but because this was from my nan's old house and I've had a lot of memories of seeing it when I was young, having sleepovers there, and it was always at her house type thing, this one has kind of stuck with me to think, this reminds me of my nan's house, this reminds me of the old house. Therefore, I'm doing necessary restoration works to keep it that way. So, we got to get our screw through there. Oh well, if that screw doesn't go in, then we should just, maybe not, because that actually pulls apart quite. What's blocking it? That's what I want to know. Probably a bit of rubble from the piece of rubble or something from the drill. I'm sure I can get that going. There we go. That is going down there. Right, I'm going to go fetch that screwdriver. Right. Let's just try with a better screwdriver to shut this unit out to make sure that the doors are shut properly. See, the back of the unit isn't done in for some reason. But then again, I don't think the back of the unit will do up now because of that that's happened. However, let's try it. Let's plug on. Let's plug this unit in, and it turns on, which is a good start. So, the unit's turned on. Now we got to find out, is this a good battery to use for it? 7. That's the brand new battery there. So let's dock that into our connector. Bit of double-sided tape might help. Phew, I thought that was a piece of smoke there. Right, okay. Now, let's set the timer on now. So it's currently 11:28. And let's set an alarm for 11. Oh no, PM and AM wrong. Let's set an alarm for 11:29 on it if we're quick enough. And this way you'll get to see. So our alarm's going for 11:29, and it believes that our alarm's on. Let me show you what that sounds like. Yeah, that is a bit. Maybe it might be a bit pressury if I do the battery holder like that. But no, that puts more pressure on it. I don't know why Tesco insisted on having the. There we go, there's an alarm on it. It's quite quiet. If I move that closer, you can hear that transformer noise. However, let's do the most important thing. So the power's cut, and can we reset the time? Hooray! So we fixed the battery back up on it. Okay, that wraps up this video for today. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. I'll do more electrical repairs in the near future. Like if you like this video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe for more, and that's it.